Hi, I'm Becky from Little Yoga Stars, and today we're going to do some yoga to a very special story called the Bog Baby. Now this has been a request from Miss Palmer's class of Year 1 at Northside School in Scarborough. And this is also a very special story for the Eastfield Beaver Group in Scarborough, because I was supposed to be doing a session in person, and of course I can't make it with being at home. So this is especially for you. Okay, shall we start? So pop our hands together, we'll do our namaste. So after 3, 1, 2, 3, namaste. Well done. Okay, let's start our story. Long ago, when we were little, me and Christy did something bad. We said we were going to Annie's house to play, but we didn't. Oh dear. Let's stand up and get ourselves ready for our adventure. So stand yourselves up. Let's pop on our boots. So standing on one leg, reach down and pull up your boot. And have a go at this side. Well done. Now let's put on our hats. So big stretch up, put your hat on and your coat. So give yourselves a big cuddle. And let's walk out the door. So coming onto your knees, you're going to take your leg out with a big stretch. Now your hand goes on the floor. This hand comes up into the sky, and then we're going to reach across and open the door. Well done. So if they weren't going to go to their friend's house, where were they going? Let's find out. We went fishing all by ourselves, which wasn't allowed. Chrissy said there was a magic pond in the bluebell wood. Oh, well, look at all these beautiful bluebells. Shall we go and do our fishing? So let's make a pond with our feet. So bring your feet together. That's it. And now we're going to throw our fishing net out. So take your hands and big throw. Well done. Now take one hand out, and this time we're going to reel in our fish. Well done. Let's do it on the other side. So take your hands out, bring up your fishing net and cast. And this time let's reel this one in. Lovely. Sit with your legs crossed. It was only ever there in spring. When it rained, it made a huge puddle in the dell, and pond creatures came. We could fish for newts, she said. I won't tell if you don't. So we went. Now let's do a big shush. So take your finger to your lips, breathe in deeply, and shh. Well done. We found the pond. It was squelchy round the edge. The bluebells squeaked under our boots. Should we be a bluebell? So, to be a flower, we need to put our feet back into our butterfly pose. And this time, what we're going to do is balance on our bottom. So, put your hands on the floor and see if you can bring your feet up. Well done. Now take your hands in the centre. Now what we're going to do is take our hands underneath our legs. Wow! And then we're going to do a pinch here with our finger and thumb. Excellent! Well done everybody. This is our flower pose. And bring them down. We fished and fished, but we didn't catch a newt. We caught something much better. We caught a bog baby. What's a bog baby? He was the size of a frog, only round and blue. He had boggly eyes and a spiky tail. And I do remember he had eyes like a mouse. Oh wow, he sounds great, doesn't he? Now, so if he was the size of a frog, shall we do our frog jump? So stand yourselves up. Then we're going to crouch ourselves down. And we're going to do a big frog jump. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Grab it. Oh, let's try try that again. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Ribbit. Good job. And if he had boggly eyes, let's do our binoculars. So take your finger and thumb and look through. Can you look up? Can you look down? Can you look over to the left? And then over to the right? Well done. And he had a spiky tail. So we're going to come onto our knees and stick your bottom onto your heels. And what we're going to do is take your hands in front of you. Now we're going to come and rest on your elbows. And then take your hand over your head. So we have a big spike. Good job. Now he came swinging through the flower stalks and jumped into the water. He floated up and down on his back and sucked his toes. Oh, wow. Shall we do that? Now, what we're going to do is lie on our backs like a bog baby. And then we're going to come and do a pose called a happy baby by bringing our feet up and grabbing hold of our toes. And can you rock from side to side? And rock yourself back up. That's when I fished him out. He didn't struggle. He sat in my hand and looked surprised. He was as soft as jelly, like he had no bones. So let's sit ourselves nice and straight. So cross your arms and cross your legs. That's it. And sit nice and straight. That's it. Well done. Super still. When we stroked him, he flapped his wings. They were no bigger than daisy petals. They seemed too small for him to fly. Chrissy said that he might be able to fly if we blew on his wings. We blew and blew, but all we did was blow him onto the mud. Oh no! Shall we see if we can blow Bog Baby? Are you ready? Pop your hands onto your knees. Sit up nice and tall. And let's breathe in and blow. Well done. Let's try that again. So breathe in and blow. He didn't try to escape. He just sat still with his paws over his eyes. We do that. Oh, I can't say anything now. Let's do another breath in, shall we? So breathe in and then out. Hello. Now let's see what happens next. We put him in a jam jar and took him home and hid him in the shed. Oh no, they've taken him out. Okay. He was our Bog Baby. He wasn't meant to be a secret. We wanted to show Mum, but we daren't. If we did, she'd know we didn't go to Annie's. Shall we hide like we're a Bog Baby in a jam jar? So bring yourself really small into a ball and take a little rest. What do you think the girls did next? Shall we sit and read? We made our Bog Baby a beautiful home in a bucket. Gravel, shells, clean water. Whenever he saw us, he jumped up and down. We picked him up and played with him. He was very ticklish. We fed him on cake crumbs. We loved our Bog Baby. Let's jump up and down like Bog Baby, shall we? So stand yourselves up and then crouch down. We're going to do a big jump after 3. 1, 2, 3. Big jump. Shall we see if we can jump higher? Let's crouch down again. 1, 2, 3. Big jump. Well done. Oh, we loved our Bog Baby. So give yourself a really big squeeze. Our friends loved him too. We sneaked him into school in a margarine tub. When the teacher wasn't looking, he played in the sandpit and the water tray. In the afternoon, he slept in his tub on a piece of damp cotton wool. Chrissy made him a collar and a lead, and we took him for walks in the field. Once a crow nearly ate him, but we scared it away just in time. Shall we see if we could walk on a lead as well? So let's come onto our hands and knees. Now come up onto your toes and let's see if we can walk like a bog baby. And turn around. Let's see if we can go this way too. Are you ready? Wow! Sit yourselves back down again. We took great care of our bog baby. At least we tried. But he got sick. He didn't jump up and down anymore. He went pale and his wings drooped. He wouldn't touch his cake crumbs. We gave him all sorts, but he spat them out. We wanted to ask Mum for help, but we daren't because of Annie. Oh, poor bog baby. Can you bring your knees up and give yourself a cuddle? And maybe bring your head down because we're so sad. And then maybe you could just do a little rock from side to side. Poor bog baby. But the bog baby got thinner. He wouldn't walk on his lead. He hid under the shells. He wouldn't come out. No matter how much we loved him. Let's come back into our ball again. So bring your bottom onto your heels and see if you can touch your toes. Do you think Bog Baby is going to be okay? Shall we read on and see? So sitting on our bottoms, let's see what happened next. Mum found us in the shed. Chrissy wouldn't say why we were crying. We promised not to tell, but I blabbed. Mum wasn't angry though. That's good, isn't it? When she saw who was in the bucket, she smiled and her eyes went misty. She said she hadn't seen a bog baby since she was little. Wow, let's do our binoculars again. So let's look through, and can we look over our crossed legs down to the ground? Well done. Please make him better, we cried. We love him so much. I know, she said, but the bog baby is a wild thing. He doesn't belong here. He isn't meant to eat cake or walk on a lead or sleep in a tub. She picked up the bucket and we followed her out. So let's stand up, shall we? Let's pick up our bucket. So stretch down to the ground and pick up our bucket and then let's walk. That's it. Through the woods. Past the trees. So let's pop our foot on top of our other foot. Pop our hands together and reach up. Well done. And then into the pond. So sitting on our bottoms, put our feet together. If we really loved the bog baby, we had to do what was best for him, no matter how much it hurted us. That was real love. That's why we let him go. Back where he belonged, living in the woods, playing in the pond, sleeping in the damp leaves under the moon. Let's jump up and be the moon. So put your feet together, reach up high, and let's bend this way and this way. Well done. Let's sit back on our bottoms with our legs crossed. Let's see how it ends. We never saw him again. I think he grew up and had babies of his own. Last spring, my daughter found the magic pond, and guess what she saw? Hundreds of bog babies swinging through the bluebells, catching flies, floating on their backs, sucking their toes. That's what she told me, and that's what I believe. So let's be a bog baby. So lie back down on your back. Take your arms out on your legs out and bring your feet up. Grab hold. And let's see if we can swing from side to side. Well done. And in a big stretch out. And then let's see if we can lie here and relax. So let your legs relax, your arms relax, your head relax, and your eyes relax, closing them. And let's do a big yawn, shall we? So breathe in and then out. That's right, let's try that again. Breathe in. Out. And let's just lie here and think about Bog Baby and how well he is now laying back in his pond. We must remember never to take anything out of nature. We always just leave it for someone else to admire. And that's the important thing of this story, is that we should look but never take. Now let's do a big stretch and wriggle like a spaghetti. Again, big stretch and wriggle, 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 wriggle. And sit yourselves up, cross your legs, bring your hands together and namaste.